Good morning, traders, and welcome to this week's weekly market analysis, Monday the 4th of December. Let's just jump straight in, and this morning let's just kick off with our Aussie US dollar. I always start off with all my charts zoomed out so that I can see the big picture. I recall I've got a marker there in yellow, so let me zoom in now and let's start to analyze this. Okay, so last week the market would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, so we would have been around this area here, and I was looking for the market to reach that area. It is getting there right now, so we are now at the possibility of looking for a pullback of a bounce off this resistance level. So we are not there right now, but we are very, very close. Let me just readjust my chart, this marker. If I get a reversal from even Friday's candle and today's candle, so in other words, if for example today I was to get a red candle that looked something like this in there, okay, that would mark a reversal between those last two candles, and that would mean at the break of the low of the inside candle, we could become sellers tomorrow morning. Okay, so there you have it. That's nice and simple this morning. If you leave your markers on your chart, when next time you come around, it's quite easy to see. So if I zoom out again, essentially what we're trying to do is we can see that the market off that top line has bounced off on a few occasions already, and the question is, will it happen one more time right now? Great, so we're just waiting for one more candle, and let's see if we can bring this one into play. All right, let's move along. Let's have a look at the EURUSD. Okay, I can see that I've got my marker over here. Let's zoom in and see what's happened there. So obviously what I was looking for is the market to rise towards that area, and if it did rise on that area, we could almost have even a head and shoulder type situation where we have this, but it has pulled away in the opposite direction. So let's zoom in and have a closer look. Okay, yeah, definitely it's pushed away, so we didn't quite make that region. So for now, what I'll do is I'm just going to shift this marker further along, just so that I can look out where the market currently is right now at this present moment. There is no interaction. I don't want to interact with this market at all. The only other thing I can do here is I might throw another line around about this level here. Okay, and I just want to see how the market behaves in this region, which may appear to be a bit of congestion, but my marker, I've set it up higher because I'm still looking for the market to maybe push towards there to see if it's going to attempt to push further in that direction, or if it can bounce back off that region. Okay, so for now, this one, all I'm doing is I am leaving this marker on my chart, and next week when I come back and have a look at it, we'll see how it's progressing along. All right, let's move along. US yen now. Okay, this one is clearer to me. This one looks I always start out with all my charts very zoomed out, because then I can see the clearer picture. I can see clearly here that we are in an uptrend, and you can see the shape of the trend. Okay, it's pulled back. So now, right around about here, I am looking for a kickback to an opportunity to buy into this pullback. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. Okay, so that is Friday's candle. This morning's candle, Monday morning, has not started yet. It'll start in around about 15 minutes time of this recording. So if today we were to produce a candle that looks a little bit like this, say I'll draw it in blue, okay, and it produced an inside candle situation between those two candles as such, then tomorrow morning at the break of that candle, I would become a buyer in this particular market. Okay, and it would be a continuation into the trend, which is, I've already shown you there when I was zoomed out. All right, so this was nice and simple. Make sure that you keep this one on your alert, because we're only one candle away from triggering a trade. Move along, GBPUSD. This one's still very self-explanatory. I can see clearly what I'm trying to do. I want the market to get to this area here to attempt to trade it back down. Let's zoom in and see how close we are getting. All right, we're still on track. We haven't, when I marked this out last week, we would have been around about this level here. And I was saying, let's see if we can push towards there. It doesn't necessarily have to be right there. It can be a little bit there, or it can be a little bit over there. But it does have to be on a level that we create a line with. Okay, so also I'll just make a note. If we see this market start to reverse, okay, since I've only marked one single point on this line, I can adjust my line to suit that top. All right, possibly the next trade down, I've just marked it there just from experience, and I've also marked it there because of that level there. So I'm kind of thinking it may want to turn around about that area there. So let me just readjust that yellow. So somewhere in there it may want to turn around. So it's only a speculation. I'm not trying to trade to that level or anything. I just want to wait and see what happens around about that level. Okay, so for now this particular market is on pause. We're just waiting for a new pattern to emerge to set us up for the next phase. All right, let's move along. Let's have a look at oil, WTI. Okay, I'm zoomed out on oil. Clearly we can see what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the market to see if it comes down into that level so that I can trade into that region. Then at the moment we're in no man's land. I don't even really need to zoom in on this one. We can see when I marked this out last week, I count backwards 5 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We were here. We are virtually at the same level right now. So nothing has changed for us. If anything, if there was an aggressive type trader and you were trying to trade back down the channel, we can see that we are kind of in a little trend. Okay, there was an opportunity, but we've missed it. It was 2 candles away. These 2 candles over here is an engulfing set of candles, which basically it's a bit of an aggressive reversal as the market comes down, pulls back into that pullback region, gives us a signal, and then that's the trade down. But we have missed that one, so our plan has not changed. We leave this sector marked and let's see where this brings us along. Okay, that's WTI for today. So let's move along. Let's have a look at gold. Okay, gold, interesting. I've got a marker here and we've shot right through it over here. Let me just zoom out a little bit more. I just want to see, I recall there was another level. There is. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to readjust my line. See these top levels here? I think they coincide with that. So let me just move my line up a little bit. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that positioning right there. You can see now from a very zoomed out position that gold has come to this level before on 2 occasions and shot off, and we are there right now, and the question is, will it happen? The level is 2070. Okay, that's the level. Just so I'm reading it straight off my chart over here. Now let me zoom in and see what's happening. Okay, so I'm zoomed in there, so I'll readjust this. What I'm looking for, if I can produce today a candle that doesn't go any higher, but looks maybe something like this in red, if it becomes an inside candle as such, giving me a 2 candle pattern, which would be candle number 1 and candle number 2 there, then those 2 candles would be a reversal. So the market has come up, shows me a sign of reversal, and then tomorrow at the break of the inside I would become a seller, and it's all occurring on this level, which I've already marked over there. On 2 previous occasions, gold has got to that level and shot off, and that's 2070. That's that level. So this is quite a nice setup, but I just need one more candle to confirm it. Okay, so let's definitely keep this one on your hot list, and let's see what happens tomorrow morning with gold. All right, and the last market for this morning's analysis is the Aussie, the index, the Aussie 200. And let's see what's happened. Okay, over here I can see that my candle has shot through that level. Let's take a closer look. Okay, all right, so I had this. We can see that this line, the market has come off it as resistance on 2 occasions, but now we've shot through it, and the type of candle that has happened, there is not much wick on the top side. This is the sign of a extremely, it's not the most bullish candle. The most bullish candle would look like this. It'd be basically a candle that has no wicks on either side, and that's a very, very strong bullish candle. But this one has very little wick at the top, which basically means the market opened, came down to a low here, but then predominantly for that entire day pushed forward and basically closed almost at the highest point for the day. So it's a very strong signal that the market is bullish. So if there's any quite aggressive traders out there, this is already a signal to become a buyer. We have broken the resistance line, and we've broken it with a very strong bullish candle. So that would mean when the next candle opens, which is in approximately right now in about 7 minutes time, we can just become buyers straight off the bat right there. Okay, so see if that meets your trading plans, but that's what I see right now, and that's the ASX 200. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps up our analysis for this morning. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, help the channel out. The weekly analysis, I'll put it out every Monday. Next Monday will be the last one for this year. We'll take a little break and we'll resume. I'll give you the dates next week, but probably around about mid-January. The Christmas period is generally a good time to sort of, you're having a bit of downtime. The markets are still open, but it's a good time to revise your trading plans, your strategies, your analysis, and pre-work what the plan will be for the next year. So take that opportunity then. But I'll speak to you next week for the weekly market analysis. Have a great day. Speak to you then. Bye for now.